Hi, this is Jen Hetzel-Silbert, and to ready our strategy review team for its examination of the ADT's value prototype, we have this brief slide overview prepared for you. But first, a look at the larger process. Recall that we're going to be asking you for feedback along some key intervals along the way. This February 2nd survey is designed to ask for specific feedback on the values, the very first prototype of the ADT. So why look at values? Well, first, we want to make sure that our people's plan for education has a beacon to guide future prototype designs, as well as a means to unify our team and, of course, our larger state around our common purpose for this planning process, and then lastly, to serve as a litmus test for strategy implementation. Let's take a look at this image here. What value comes to mind when you see this image? Many people say freedom. So if freedom is a value, what does it mean to exercise the value of freedom every day in everything we say and everything we do? And are there real structures and processes and roles in place to support that value in action? Take a look at this organization you see here and try to guess what industry you think it might belong in. Delivering wow, embracing change, growth and learning, and so forth. Here's another clue. This is an indicator of gross sales in millions from startup in 1999 to growth of $1.2 billion in 2009. Any guesses? If you guessed Zappos, you're correct. In fact, CEO and co-founder Tony Hsieh often says, "We're in the business of exceptional customer service. We just happen to sell online shoes." Hsieh credits Zappos' core values as being the beacon for every strategy that Zappos has ever taken on, from its design of internal processes, roles, you name it. In 2001, Zappos re-examined the company's strategy for delivering wow and opened a fulfillment center in Kentucky near UPS to improve the speed of product distribution for customers. Then, in 2003, Hsieh set goals for 2010. First, it wanted to achieve $1 billion in sales, and second, to be included on Fortune's list of best companies to work for. That first goal was achieved in 2008, 2 years early, and the second goal 1 year early, when in 2009, Zappos ranked number 23rd on Fortune's top 100 companies to work for. Moral of this story? Values guide strategy, which, of course, guides results. Another leaders in the values movement is Airbnb, a crowdsourced website for booking lodging, really anywhere. Again, the numbers speak for themselves, as you can see in the spike of guest numbers over the years since startup. Like Zappos, Airbnb takes great pride in its cultural values as having been a beacon for its strategic growth. Every person, every organization has values. We're just not equally aware of or mindful of what our values are, be them positive or negative, and how those values translate into action. Espoused values are almost always positive. Expressed values can be either. Our challenge is to ensure that our values are not only positive, but consistent in what we express and espouse every day. Consider the tree metaphor, something we can see. Beliefs and behaviors are like the branches and leaves of a tree. The values are the roots of the tree. We can't see them, really, but without them the tree would die. Our task is to render the implicit explicit and visible, hence the importance of starting with values in any strategic planning process. We recommend the YES test to evaluate the strength of each value statement you'll review in this first prototype. Ask yourself, first, is it close to your heart, the soul, the foundation of this plan, your core aspiration? Second, is this value a North Star for the system? Can it guide all the major priorities of the plan? And thirdly, is this value content neutral? Is it clear and understandable, absent of jargon of the education system? So here's what we need from you this week. First, we need you to be prepared. So review this slide as well as the ADT video provided to you. Second, read the values prototype, which was completed by the ADT on the 29th. And lastly, complete the values feedback survey, which is going to be open for you this week. But please don't stop there. Please join the conversation on social media by tweeting EdVoicesRI, sharing your feelings, your aspirations, your hopes for this larger process. Questions? Here's how to find me. So thrilled and honored to be working with all of you in this process.